All right, here we go with the die roll. It's a 1, I believe. Oh, huge.
Oh.
All right, it looks like Julien wins the die roll and will be going first.
It doesn't get much more real than this. You can feel the tension. A whole season is on the line, and now it's down to this match, down to these 5 cards that we are gonna draw. What is it going to be?
Having a strong think here. Julien going first, shuffling up his hand.
Does he have the all-important Vanquish Soul cards he needs? And yes, it's going to be Vanquish Soul Rosin starting things off. This is where you want to be as a Vanquish Soul duelist.
Yeah, just playing with the emotions a bit there, you know, because when your opponent's like thinking for ages, you think, oh, maybe they don't have the best card in their deck in their opening hand. But indeed he does. I'm looking at that hand. That is an incredible looking hand. I just saw
some good cards.
A hint of it there. I just saw all of the best cards almost for the Vanquish Soul deck.
Yeah, we have mentioned that the Vanquish Soul deck is probably the deck out here that doesn't always, you know, do the same thing. It's the deck that can have the most, you know, diverse openings, but when you see the Rosin, that just changes so much. And you can see here, we're gonna reveal Fire, and then that allows us to special summon the Geolong.
Yeah, Vanquish Soul to some extent is probably one of the more like, you know, variance-heavy decks depending on the opening hand compared to a deck like Yummy where every card does the same thing, but on the other hand, the ceiling of the deck is just so incredibly high. He's going to get search after search here, getting the double fire thanks to the Rock of the Vanquisher.
Yeah, this is an excellent start for Julien. It's really where you want to be as a Vanquish Soul duelist with plenty of monsters, plenty of attributes to reveal to activate these effects. He's going to go ahead and add the trap card there off of Xiaolong.
That's an interesting one for sure. And now we also have the HOLLYLAND available. And
well, that makes sense why you have the trap and not HOLLYLAND because he already had everything he needed, right?
Yeah. I mean, we have mentioned that sometimes the K9 struggle to then access. They don't really have a way of accessing the Vanquish Soul, but the other way around is totally possible. And this is what we might see later on during this turn from Julien. Has really everything he needs going first, and we know that Ash Blossom is also going to be in the end to stop some potential play from YUNA.
Yeah, one of my favorite cards I think against the K9 deck is Book of Eclipse, but you cannot, well, Book of Eclipse will be checked easily by an Ash Blossom. It's just so versatile of a card.
But what if there's a second Book of Eclipse? But you do see an overlay being happening here. We're going to see something for K9 Ripper.
Yeah, and this is exactly the card that allows you to bridge through these 2 engines if you open the Vanquish Soul cards and look at that. 6 full cards in hand after having already this field.
Gonna add Jokul.
That's exactly what you don't want to see when you're on Yuna's side. So I think there's a time, you know, when your opponent searches a trap, you know you're in a bit of trouble because they've already got everything else they need, but he'll be very, very patient from Yuna. Using the Dominus Impulse now on the Jokul makes a lot of sense. Going to keep 2 level 5s off the field, and not only that, it's a trap and not a monster. So you've activated a card from the hand, but it doesn't trigger all of the K9s.
Yep, and now Yuna will know that the Izuna is also in the hand, so you're going to be able to navigate through that by trying to avoid activating a monster effect in the hand or the graveyard. And with the Malice strategy, especially with those Sky Striker cards, she will be able to do just that.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, we're not able to really go for the full line thanks to, you know, Yuna really saving her only interruption. And well, let's see. Obviously, Snow Devil is the main problem here. The Dark Ruler no more, we have talked about, maybe not the greatest against this setup from Julien.
Yeah, and that impulse is really key too, because it also kept Julien from getting that quick play spell, which would give him a lot more interruption and access during Yuna's turn.
So let's see what the first card is going to be. Okay, it seems like a Chessy Cat from Yuna.
I was talking to Yuna after the tournament yesterday, and she was talking about how Chessy Cat is probably the best Malice monster because it's also digging through your deck and getting you to those key cards as well. But Julien is well aware that he is a Malice duelist himself, so he knows that he needs to take care of this Chessy Cat before Yuna is able to draw any cards, and he's going to use Dr. Madlove's effect to return the monster with the lowest defense back to the hand, and that is going to be that Chessy Cat.
But this is a tried and true strategy against Malice. Just clear the monsters off the field as fast as you can.
But there goes that triple tactics trust. We saw Yuna playing a lot of spells, but we knew that Ash Blossom was there. Do we have some more way to push through?
All right, next up is Malice and Underground. That's going to allow Yuna to banish a Malice monster from the deck or graveyard, but nothing in the graveyard so far.
Yeah, this is an important push, but at the same time, the action is not over. We still have the Olysue, we have the Rock, the Vanquisher. We could just special summon back even the Razen possibly, and let's just see.
Swap it out for the Caesar. The trap is still having to be on Yuna's mind.
Yeah.
Gonna add the March Hare back to the hand after it was banished with Malice and Underground.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice there, because there's a Ripper already on the field. But I know it's going to be very tough to break through everything Julien set up anyway, but it just seems odd to go straight into the Ripper
and it's
already.
just a pass.
Devastating here for Yuna in game number 1. Julien opening up with pretty much everything he wanted, and Yuna just not having a lot of steam there.
Yeah, not quite, and now we already knew. I mean, here comes another Impulse, which this time around is going to be able to destroy the Joku, because there is a trap card in graveyard. But the damage is huge.
Yeah, this is going to take a miracle for Yuna to get out of this game with a win.
Yeah, just the 3 cards in hand, 2 of which already known for Julien being 2 Malice monsters, so they're not going to be all that much help here at defending Yuna's life points. She's already used an Impulse, so there's not even a potential Nibiru to worry about. I think Julien can just summon a couple of monsters and get attacking.
And you can kind of see the body language there on Yuna, just not looking like very happy with how this game 1 is going, but you have to understand that it's just game 1. She's going to be able to focus and lock in and bounce back potentially in games 2 and 3.
And Julien just moved to the battle phase, pushing some damage, but might be just able to close this one out in a few moments. It seems like he's going first and was just a bit too strong. Let's see. Now we are going to use the effect to get a special summon.
Yeah, we're going to get a monster from the deck, and that Geelong just revealed can summon itself from the hand. Heavy Borger as well to do some burn damage. So much damage available.
Yeah. And it was definitely, you know, quite the dream opening. I believe once you moved on to this day 2, and indeed that is it. Julien takes game 1 in the first quarterfinal, and that has been an impressive
All right, here we go. Let's see how Yuna is going to begin this game number 2 and try and bounce back. And this time we are seeing the Sky Striker cards.
There is that Hornet drones that she has been using all weekend to play around that Nibiru.
And there's lovely WCS tokens exclusive here to the World Championships.
Oh yeah, they look awesome. And now Sky Striker Ace Kagari is going to come down and add back that Hornet drones.
Yeah, let's see if she keeps on going for this line where she can afford to keep that token hanging around on the field, or if she's forced to use it to just try and combo off.
Yeah, such a nice innovation here from Yuna. You have those Sky Striker cards, they instantly get you 2 bodies on the field. So here comes the Chessy Cat, and regardless of what happens to this Chessy Cat, if it gets negated by Ash or Imperm or something like that, you're still going to already have 3 monsters on the field.
But what if he takes it, Tom? What if he takes it?
Oh wow, do we really have the correct attributes from Julien?
Oh, are we going to see a surge maybe from the
Really?
GS? Or maybe he's got too many fires. I think I did see it.
If he has 2 fires.
Almost a repeat of game 1. Look at this.
Man, and the Ash Blossom, he's going to be able to get the Dark Monster he needs as well if he goes to add Mad Love. And then he's going to be able to take the Chessy Cat.
Wow, look at this. I mean, what an amazing opener. We do have again that Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring in the end, but that Ollie is just so important.
Yeah, who really gets to go first?
Oh, he's going to go for Heavy Borger, another Dark Monster for sure.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you just summon a Razen on the field here and just destroy the Chessy Cat.
I mean, you can even, you know, just access the missing attribute then. with the Rasen if that is the choice. So let's just see.
Well, he could probably have Caesar Valius online too, potentially.
And there goes the Rasen, of course, in the same column as that Chessy Cat. What an opening once more from Julien. And yes, that is the Caesar indeed.
Wow. Incredible start here in game number 2 for Julien. Does YUNA have another way to get another Malice monster onto the field?
I mean, worst case scenario, I guess that Lizard Dose might be an option later on. So let's see what she just thinks it's the right line here.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a powerful start for Julien, but the downside is he's revealed basically his whole hand. At this point, you know, we know like Heavy Borger, we know Rasen, we know Ash, we know Caesar Valier. So that's 4 cards, and the last card was Holly Sue, was it? So is that the whole hand now known for YUNA?
Much, and indeed here comes that Lizard Dose, but we are gonna use the Caesar.
Oh, is there maybe another Earth monster? Maybe I've miscounted the number of cards in hand.
Gonna return the Jiao Long to special summon Caesar Valius. Does he have all 3 attributes?
Wow.
1. It's another Holly
It's
Sue.
another Holly Sue, the unknown card. What? And an Ace Cousin Handshake.
Wow, Julien with
wow.
picture perfect hands is able to take a quick 2-0 victory